In this video, you will watch a time-lapse of Times Square, the symbol of New York. I will also be accompanying you throughout this journey. Let's get started. Before everything began, the Lenape people established their camps at this very spot. To them, this land was not merely a place to reside. It was Manhattan, which means the island of many hills. This way of life, spanning thousands of years, existed in perfect harmony with the natural world. Then, one day, European explorers arrived to visit them and began trading with the locals, a simple exchange of goods. As time went on, the Europeans sought to purchase these lands from the natives, offering various goods in return. However, the natives did not understand the concept of selling land. They perceived the agreement merely as a long-term lease. The Europeans began to settle on the untouched soil of Manhattan. They started living in close proximity to the native people. Within a short time, the Europeans spread across a vast area. The natives grew deeply troubled by this expansion. This silence in the heart of nature did not last long. Disputes arose and war broke out between them. Many lives were lost. The Europeans possessed advanced weaponry. In the end, the Lenape people were forced to leave Manhattan behind. It was the beginning of a retreat and erasure that would last for hundreds of years. The Europeans expanded their settlements, tilled the soil, and built new homes. The Dutch were the first to settle here. They named this place New Amsterdam. They farmed this land, growing corn, beans, and squash. Later, the British arrived. They called it New York. And so, New Amsterdam became New York. At this point, it is still very rural. Who could have known that this peaceful environment, this magnificent landscape, would one day be trapped right in the heart of a massive city? Who could have guessed that the songs of birds would be replaced by the roar of traffic? Anyway, let's just enjoy the view while we can. The transition from village life to urban life is happening at a rapid pace, a fast-paced development. Cobblestone roads are being laid. The construction of 3-story apartment buildings is beginning. New York is preparing to become the largest city in America, and for that, it needs a plan. The people you see right now are surveyors. The chain they are holding is a surveying tool. They are mapping out Manhattan according to a grid system. Look at that mother and child walking on the sidewalk. Oh, how elegant you look! Shops are opening up. As the city develops, it attracts more and more immigrants, and the population continues to rise. Even the horse-drawn carriages are getting their share of this progress. They look quite comfortable indeed. The city's infrastructure investments are underway. New buildings are being constructed, while some older ones are being renovated. Public transportation is provided by horse-drawn streetcars. The change never stops. The light bulb is invented. Now, the city is even more vibrant in the evenings. Billboards you see are created by placing light bulbs side by side. And most importantly, the New York Times newspaper opens its offices on this very street. It gives the area its name, Times Square. The electric streetcar has arrived in the city. For the first time, a city street is lit up as bright as day, even at night. Theatre posters are blanketing the entire building. And there they are, the very first examples of cars on the streets. Henry Ford certainly knows what he's doing. Traffic is increasing. A traffic light is being installed on the street, and a traffic officer stands there on guard. The first neon-lit billboards are being put up. The glittering days do not last long. World wars break out. War propaganda and soldiers become a common sight throughout the area. Fortunately, it doesn't last forever. The scene returns to that magnificent, glowing Times Square. More colorful cars, more vibrant signs. What you are seeing now is the same place, but it has completely transformed. During these years, the middle-class exodus began. Law and order in the city started to crumble. New York City teetered on the brink of bankruptcy. Now, let's take a look at those difficult years. A great change is coming. Buildings are covered in scaffolding, undergoing renovation. There is a massive project underway on the street. The asphalt is being replaced. Times Square is set to be restored to its glorious days. Major brands are opening their shops right on the avenue. And here it is, not just the heart of America, but the heart of the entire world. People are flocking here, and tourists from all over the globe are strolling down this very street. And here begins the Millennium Era. All preparations are underway to welcome the year 2000. There is an incredible celebration taking place here tonight. Nearly 1 million people have gathered at this very spot. The heart of entertainment is beating right here. Times Square is being redesigned. The monument finally enters our frame. The iconic red stairs have just recently opened. When you sit on these stairs and watch the flow of the city, you understand even better why they call this place Times Square. We have reached the 2010s, the golden age of superheroes. Just look at the billboards lining the street. When anyone in the world thinks of advertising, this is the first place that comes to mind. COVID-19 emerges. Times Square is solitary once again, just as it was centuries ago. But, like every hardship, this too passes. Ultra-realistic 3D billboards are being installed across the square. Today, the avenue looks as if it's constructed entirely out of screens. And that is exactly what makes it unique. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I've put a lot of hard work into this. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Which city would you like to see for the next time lapse? Let me know in the comments.